All right, ladies and gentlemen, we start this episode number 3. Just going to be short PT. That's kind of how it's going to be from now on. But we start this episode with some very slow, I'm going to call them arm bicycles. Just, want to work those elbows and arms, get that stretch. And do this for 8 minutes, 4 going this way and then 4 going the opposite way. And then we move on to the next exercise. Alright, so here we got some of these, I don't know what you'd call them, shoulder exercises, stretches. But it's on a pulley and just pulling each side. As you could see, it pulls my arm up. And I like to do this and just get that stretch at the very top, try and extend it the best I can. Along with when I come down, try and bend my elbow, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of it. Alright, so here we got some up close and personal wrist stretches. I have no idea why it's so sped up. But yeah, you can see pull back and forward and get that stretch in. Here we got a good look at pretty much some finger exercises with the Play-Doh. Just squeezing that in my whole palm, and then I think later I do like just the fingers. And that's just to strengthen and work those finger muscles to be able to grasp things once again. Now we're back with some more wrist exercises with a heavy 1-pound dumbbell. Just going up and down as far as I can and then holding it. Again, just working those out. Getting my strength back. I think for these I did 20 reps. Not too sure. For these we got the shoulder squeezes. Forgot the name. But shoulder squeezes. Once again, 20 reps. A lot of 20s up in here. Yeah, just same old, same old. Now for these, it may look like I'm in timeout, but I'm not, I promise. Oh, as I adjust. But it's doing the tricep and bicep engagements, so I'm just pushing upwards. And then later I'll be pushing downwards just to engage those muscles and get them working again. We got some non-weight bearing shoulder presses with the PVC pipe. You can see that the color changed because I think the camera died, so I switched it out. But just doing some shoulder presses, keeping that at eye level, coming downwards. And then going up as far as I can, making sure that my elbows are in on the way down. And yeah, you can see it there. Now we're working on some single arm dumbbell curls. So just going downwards, getting that stretch in as far as I can. Felt good because it was a while. And then just go all the way up as far as I can too. As you can see, it's not much. But this was, I think, week 3 of therapy or something. Pretty or short from getting everything removed. So I was not flexible. Here we have my physical therapist massaging out my arm. Just getting those muscles loose and whatnot. Because I don't know what to say. But just working those out. He had some special ointment, cream, whatever it is. Just working that out, stretching it out, and getting it ready. Here we just have a different angle of it so you guys can see what he's doing a little bit better. But just, working out the tricep muscles there because it's somehow connected. And that was really, really tight on me and still is, I think. But yeah, just him doing this thing. And so that will conclude this week's episode. Short and sweet. just showing you my progress as physical therapy goes on. So you can imagine that it'll be a similar video next week, probably with more mobility, hopefully, and maybe some new exercises. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.